Okay, it says I'm live now. This is going to be a general reading for Cancer people for October 2019. I got sick of doing love readings. I'm trying to catch up, as it seems like I've been trying to catch up for months. But I'm at work right now. We'll see how this goes. I'm going to do a 6-card basic spread for you using the Gaian Tarot. And then for clarifiers, I'm going to use the Mexican Loteria bingo cards, which traditionally when they play the bingo game, there are riddles in Espanol that come with each of these cards. I've been secretly studying for a while on how to read these. I'm still learning as I go, but this should be interesting. So first, I'll do your basic layout, do a quick summary, general reading, and then we'll get into specifics. So I hope you Cancer people are well. Here we go. I'm going to angle this down so you can see what I'm doing. Going live, sometimes the camera morphs and makes my face move around. I much prefer to have them angled at the cards than at my face. Okay, this reading is for Cancer rising, Sun, and Moon for October 2019. What does the universe or Cancer's guides have to tell them about October 2019? I'm going to pick 6 cards from this deck. I'll show them to you and then I'll get started. I'm actually going to be working 6 days a week now until mid-November. And then on the 1 day off a week that I get, I'm doing some work trade for voice lessons for my daughter. And so it looks as though these are going to be slightly delayed, but I'm going to try to knock these out at work. Okay, let's see what's going on with Cancer people for October. Okay. Let's see what these are. Okay. Here, I'm going to angle this up a little bit more just so I can see them too. Here are your 6 cards. Your central experience for October is the 10 of air. Your challenge this month is with the 6 of air. At the root of your being, you have the Ace of Earth. In the recent past, or what you're coming away from, is the 3 of Earth. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I'll try to speak more loudly. Your highest potential for October is the Seeker, otherwise known as the Fool, Major Arcana. Coming up for you in the future is the Hermit, another Major Arcana. And so I'm just going to do a basic general gist of the main message here for October, and then we'll get into details. Aquarius got this exact same card in the same position. You have the 10 of air for October, which says that you are ending an old cycle and you're beginning a new cycle. You're closing something out and you're beginning something new. This something new, or the thing that you are closing out, possibly might have to do with your thought patterns or how you think about things or how you understand things. It can be freeing yourself for some kind of major change of direction in your life. This can be understanding things in a new way. This could be learning something new, or you've come so far with learning something that now you're able to graduate and start teaching it or start sharing it. But I definitely see that you feel drawn to go in a new direction. And this may even be the culmination of something like 10 years or 10 months or 10 something. We'll get to it. Your challenge is the Six of Air, which says, perhaps your challenge is coming up with a resolution of some problems, complications, or issues that have gone on in the past. Perhaps with peacemaking, trying to find a group of people that you get along with intellectually, or you believe in similar things or have similar interests. Your challenge may be feeling included in groups or finding the right group to belong to or the right group of friends to have in your life. It could be that there's been some conflict among people that you would like to see straightened out, but for some reason this is difficult. You may be feeling alone, like you don't have the support group that you would like, just in general. Or this could be saying that you have some mental confusion where you are having a hard time reconciling with how you're seeing something or how you perceive things or what to decide or how to proceed or how to communicate. You might be having some internal conflict going on right now. We'll get into it. At the root of your being, you're up for a new life. You want a new life or a new situation in your life. This could be a new relationship, a new job, a new location, a new something, a new existence. You're ready for new growth in your life. You are done with the old at this point. Possibly even you may have had a brilliant idea for some kind of business venture or utilizing your talents in the best possible way, or just feeling more secure and stable. That new ideas, new growth is most definitely possible and may even be happening. And this is making you feel incredibly excited. In the past, you're coming away from a period of growth. This may be an increase in money. You may have not been able to find harmony in how you're thinking about things, or that this is a challenge, or it may be hard for you to continuously find the right group of people where you have similar outlooks. But it does seem as though you have some dear friends, or you have some colleagues, or people that you enjoy the company of where you have similar talents. This may be similar interests or a similar way of communicating, but it does seem as though you have people around you that have common interests with you where you're able to practice these interests together, or you feel supported, or there's been a growth with things like money, business, talents, or things are growing in your life. You may have been focusing more on your friendships and feeling cooperation of growth of resources, growth of talents in the recent past. You may have gone to a class or a conference, or you're realizing that you have certain skills now that you didn't realize you had before, or you're interested in new skills now rather than before. The phone is broken. Whenever I answer it, it's crackly and I can't understand anybody. So we'll both have to just deal with it until it stops. Sorry, you guys, I can't really help it. If I'm going to come out with these, I just have to work with what I've got. Might as well drink some water while I wait. Okay, your best possible outcome is to strike out on a new journey in your life. This is a completely new experience that you have never experienced before. This is taking a risk, taking a chance, believing that you are meant to do this, that you must follow the signs, even though you don't know everything that there is to know about this, whatever this journey is. You're willing to follow the signs and go with your gut in taking some kind of a chance or a risk. If you do this, you will have extremely good results. In the future, you need to tune in with yourself to get any answers to any problems, or to receive information, wisdom, omens. Some hold you in high esteem for what you are capable of, or for your wisdom and for your good advice. This can be needing some alone time in order to find the answers within and to trust what you get. So let's go into specifics. So what is going on with this? What is closing in? What is this 10 of air about? Something is definitely ending. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay. So, what is ending? Something is ending. You're switching direction. It says that you need to get rid of anything that is cluttering up your mind, your environment, or things have gotten too complicated and you need to simplify. Anything that no longer serves you or is no longer useful to you needs to be eliminated and to focus on the essentials. There may also be some behavior that you're kicking out of your life, either from yourself or from others. That may have something to do with worries of loved ones' safety. It may be, this is such a Cancer card, the bonnet. It's about the riddle that is put the baby's bonnet on before it catches cold, which is a very Cancerian outlook. You got to take care of your young ones, babies, children, take care of people that you love by making sure that they do not catch cold or get sick. But this could also be considered something in extremes as a overly nurturing or overly motherly sort of approach. It may be that you have spent a long time taking care of other people who are children or people who needed to be taken care of to a certain extent. But now it may be time for baby birds to fledge, or the ones that you love to see if they can take care of themselves without you needing to take care of them. They're possibly becoming more independent, where they need to test themselves on whether or not they can remember to put their hat on or remember to brush their teeth or whatever it happens to be. It may be that you are so used to caretaking other people or have spent so much time worrying about people's safety that now you realize it's time to focus on yourself, and you need to trust that you taught these people right, or taught the children right, where now they are capable of doing these things for themselves. That's one way I could look at it. Another way is that you may have been needing care from other people in order to feel valued, and you're realizing now that that has become a crutch, and you need to become a little bit more independent from the care of other people. And for others of you, this may be caretaking over a partner as well, or it could be feeling as though you need to be around in order to defend things, because with it, you have this card, which basically says an overly defensive approach, or an over aggressive approach based off of fear. This could be others around you that have been feeling insecure, or have been overly defensive or argumentative or combative because of fears that they have, or you've been having an energy surround you that pretends to feel brave but is actually afraid. There's something about this. I'm having a hard time narrowing down on the details. I may have to pick another card to go with these. With this, for somebody watching this, maybe that you have felt overly defensive because you feel attacked by other people in the way that other people are deciding things for you, and or you feel forced into certain situations. You have to constantly lay down your boundaries concerning certain people that are being overly aggressive towards you, or feel like they possess you, or they own you, or that you have no free will in a certain situation. Let me find out more about this. This seems complicated to me. You've been made to feel small, as if you need someone else to defend you. You know more than me what this really has to do with. It seems complicated. But your ultimate message here is that what no longer serves you, you need to boot out of your life, out of your own psyche, out of your surroundings, or lay your foot down. Lay your boot down and state what your boundaries are. You may not, maybe at one point in your life, you found this stuff flattering to a certain degree, or it made you feel needed or wanted. But now you're realizing that you don't need this anymore, and it's actually holding you back. So hopefully this is making sense, you guys. Let's get to the Six of Air. Why is the Six of Air a challenge? Other people around you may not be comfortable with the fact that you're changing. I'm not saying all people around you, but maybe certain people around you. Or you feel that way somehow. Let's see. Why is this a challenge for them? I'm going to try my best to explain this in words. So, your challenge is the Six of Air, which most definitely involves people, is my guess. Doesn't have to. It could have to do with how you see other people or what you expect. But basically, the reason why peace is a challenge here, or resolution is a challenge here, even internal resolution for yourself, is because you have been loyal to loved ones, family members, people in your community. You have very strong roots. You feel that you've put a lot of your energy and time into a particular location, group of people, family situation, whatever you've been up to, you've built this, you've grown this thing from a seed all the way to a tree. It may be that your values are changing, or that your view of what you used to value is changing, if that makes any sense at all. What you used to be loyal to, you may be starting to see some cracks in there. Or you're reluctant to completely let go of certain people or situations because you've spent so much of your loyalty in towards these people or these situations, and you have a fully existing situation with it. But really what you want sense of belonging, but also something that is healthy. Maybe something has become unhealthy. Or you realize that something you thought was healthy is not healthy. This has got you at an impasse because you've put a lot of work or energy or time or love into the situation, whatever it is, or this belief system that you have had or belief that you have had. But perhaps you have realized that it's no longer healthy for you. And so what do you do about this? How do you find peace in this situation? What needs to be adjusted in order for things to get healthy again? So let me pick a remedy card on what to do about this, or how to find this peace or this resolution. Instead of staying in it or staying in the same mindset with all of this, you might drive yourself crazy with confusion. Instead, go out and do something. When you start to feel confused or you're not sure what to do or even what to believe anymore, go out dancing or paint a picture or do something that you enjoy that makes you get back in touch with your inner fire or your inner creative self, rather than caring too much about possibly what other people think or what other people say or how you will be received. Instead, just bust out, distract yourself, go out for a walk, do something that you enjoy, something that you can be recognized for. Hopefully this is making sense. So this new life that you would like, or new life that has begun, let's find out more about it. Okay. Tell me more about this Ace of Earth. For some of you, this may be a new relationship or a new person that you have met. For some of you, this may be an already existing relationship that is continuing to grow, or you're realizing now that it can grow, or that it can have a new beginning, or a new level, or a new existence, or a new way with this relationship that is much healthier than before. Or this may be a completely new person. This may not have to do with love, although there are some cards in here that indicate that. If this is work, well, actually, let's get into it. So, with this new life, first you had the shrimp, which is just about drifting with the tide, The riddle that comes with this says something like the sleeping shrimp gets carried away by the current or drifts along with the current. It may be that you have, in order to blend in so that you could allow things to flow the way that they're supposed to, or to trust where the currents are taking you. You may have decided to stay quiet, or just to observe, or to allow things to flow in order to have a better idea of how to embrace this new beginning. It could also be saying that your new beginning is to no longer be small anymore, or no longer just drift along anymore. Now it's time for you to wake up and do something, or to decide what direction you're going to go in instead of following the current. So, with that, you have the heron, which I think the riddle is something like, my true love is on the other side of the waters, and she has a beak like a heron, or something like that. And basically this indicates true love, that this true love may be different from what you expected, or may look different from what you expected, or it just may be an uncommon, extraordinary, very different, unique person that stands above other people because of how different they are or how unique they are. Almost in a magical sense. This person may be at a distance from you, or maybe across the lake from you, or is somehow harder for you to get to. Ozzy, don't start. But this is true love. This is a soulmate that you have a very deep emotional connection with. This could, for some of you, this could be a friend. This could be a lover. It could be a partner that already is in existence, or it could be one that's on the way. Or this could be something, a way of life that is unique, that you are in love with. So it doesn't necessarily have to be another person. With it, you have the hand, which one of the riddles is the hand of the criminal, or the hand of a criminal. The other one is the hand of the scribe. It depends. With the hand, it's very dual. It that might have something to do with how different the way you're seeing things or understanding things these days. You may be seeing all of the contradictions or hypocrisies that are around, and it's up to you to decide what you perceive about this. Or is this something bad? Is this something that you need to have a hand in, or do you keep your hands out of it? Let me pick another card to go with that. What should they do about this? What kind of a hand is this? You have a part to play in this. You have something to do with this, or about this, that has to do with no longer being small or just drifting along. Embracing your uniqueness and not being afraid to show how unique you really are. And to go more in the direction of things that you love, things that you enjoy, situations that you love. You have a part to play in this, or a hand in this, in helping others, I'm getting. Helping others, or be defended, or situations, or animals, or there could be so many things that could be interesting before with some of the challenging cards. It was saying that other people may have meddled a little bit too much or interfered too much, but now you're taking the reins into your own hands and you're deciding to go with what you love and go with honor, or go with what you believe in, regardless of what other people try to do about it. You may decide to take things into your own hands and not let money get in the way somehow, to go towards what you love or who you love, and to no longer hang back. Okay? So tell me more about the Three of Earth. You've definitely had some kind of a period of growth or increase in money or a reconnection with people that you enjoy the company of. Or you may have decided to go into business with several people. That could be so many things. It could be that you decided to be in a band with other musicians, or that you decided to start your own business with a few other people. Or that simply you've been learning more and taking classes on the things that you enjoy in hopes that perhaps you can start making money off of those things. Or just simple growth. But let's see. Tell me more about this Three of Earth. Ooh. It could be that by going to a class about a subject that you are interested in, or by getting out there more and being around people with similar interests or talents, you have stumbled across a new love that came out of nowhere or was a complete surprise. The frog is surprises, and the moon is the lantern of lovers. It may be that you suddenly became aware that someone you thought was a friend actually loves you, or that you actually are in love with a friend. Or by Hi. Good. How are you?